I never expected a casual lunch with Dr. Chen, a renowned immunologist with 25 years of specializing in senior health, to completely transform my understanding of daily hygiene. While most of us focus on the obvious routines, showering regularly and brushing our teeth, we're missing critical areas that could dramatically improve our quality of life as we age. When Dr. Chen revealed these 5 often neglected body parts, I was genuinely shocked. The most alarming discovery: it's something we all touch dozens of times daily. Yet according to recent health surveys, nearly 82% of adults over 60 either clean it incorrectly or completely overlook it. The human body has several microbiome hotspots that act as early warning systems for health issues, Dr. Chen explained as he stirred his coffee. But most people, even health-conscious seniors, miss them entirely in their daily routines. Before I share these potentially life-changing insights with you, I'd love to know where you're watching from today. Drop your city in the comments below, and if you find this information valuable, please hit that like button and subscribe for more health wisdom that could genuinely improve your golden years. I still remember the look on Dr. Chen's face when I admitted my own hygiene routine. "That's exactly what I'm talking about," he said with a knowing smile. "Most people think they're doing everything right, but these overlooked areas are silently affecting your immune system, your energy levels, and even your mood every single day." What surprised me most wasn't just the areas we neglect, but how simple the solutions are. We're not talking about expensive products or complicated routines, just a few extra minutes each day focused on the right spots. And the potential benefit: reduced infection risk, improved energy, better sleep, and even enhanced cognitive function. My neighbor Eleanor, at 73, implemented these practices after her 3rd respiratory infection last winter. "I thought getting sick was just part of getting older," she told me last week. "But after 3 months of following this routine, I haven't had so much as a sniffle, even when my grandkids came over with colds." Let's start with the most surprising discovery: an area you use constantly that might be harboring more bacteria than a kitchen sponge. This neglected body part not only affects your personal health, but can impact everyone around you through something as simple as a handshake. 1. The tongue, your mouth's hidden health barometer. Let's talk about your tongue, that powerful muscle that helps you taste your favorite dessert and communicate with loved ones. But did you know it's also one of the most misunderstood and neglected parts of your body? According to dental health surveys, over 78% of seniors clean their teeth daily, but completely overlook their tongue, which can harbor more bacteria than there are people on Earth. Why is tongue hygiene so critical? Think of your tongue as a biological carpet in your mouth. Just like the carpet in your living room collects dust, debris, and dirt over time, your tongue accumulates bacteria, food particles, and dead cells throughout the day. Dr. Chen explained that this bacterial playground doesn't just cause bad breath, though that's certainly unpleasant. These microorganisms can actually enter your bloodstream, potentially affecting your cardiovascular health, immune response, and even cognitive function. The solution is remarkably simple. Each morning before breakfast, take 30 seconds with either a tongue scraper, available at any pharmacy for a few dollars, or the back of your toothbrush. Standing in front of your bathroom mirror, extend your tongue comfortably and gently scrape from back to front. The key word is gentle. You're not scrubbing a pan, you're caring for delicate tissue. Rinse thoroughly afterward. Repeat this quick process before bed, and you've just added one of the most effective health habits to your routine. Richard, my 71-year-old uncle, who's always been meticulous about his health, was skeptical when I first mentioned tongue cleaning. "I brush twice daily and floss. Isn't that enough?" he asked. After just 2 weeks of adding tongue cleaning to his routine, he called me excitedly. "I can't believe the difference," he admitted. "Not only can I taste my morning coffee better than I have in years, but that white coating I thought was normal is completely gone. My wife says my breath is noticeably fresher, and honestly I feel more awake throughout the day." His experience isn't unusual. Many seniors report enhanced flavor perception within days, which is particularly valuable, since our taste buds naturally diminish with age. Others notice improved mouth freshness, lasting throughout the day, better gum health at their next dental checkup, and some even report clearer thinking. If you find yourself gagging at first, a common reaction, try starting closer to the middle of your tongue and gradually working backward as you become more comfortable. Remember, your tongue's appearance can also be an important health indicator. Unusual colors, persistent coatings, or pain should prompt a conversation with your healthcare provider. Now let's move to another surprisingly neglected area that could be affecting your daily comfort and mobility: your feet. 2. Feet, the overlooked foundation of your daily mobility. Let's talk about your feet, those remarkable structures that have carried you through decades of life experience. Most seniors assume a quick pass with soapy water in the shower is sufficient, but according to pediatric health data, approximately 83% of adults over 65 aren't providing adequate care to these crucial body parts. The consequence, everything from preventable pain to serious mobility issues that can drastically reduce independence. Why are properly cared for feet so vital as we age? Your feet are like the tires on your car. When they're neglected, your entire journey becomes uncomfortable and potentially dangerous. Each foot contains 26 bones, 33 joints, and over 100 muscles, tendons and ligaments, all working in perfect harmony to keep you mobile. As circulation naturally decreases with age, your feet become the first place where health problems often appear. For those with diabetes, this isn't just about comfort, it's about preventing complications that could lead to serious medical interventions. Margaret, my 68-year-old cousin who walks 3 miles daily, discovered this truth when she began experiencing mysterious fatigue and balance issues. I blamed it on age, she told me recently. It never occurred to me that my feet were the problem until my doctor pointed out the severe dryness and early signs of infection between my toes. I was shocked. I shower every day. Here's how to give your feet the proper attention they deserve. Set aside 5 minutes during your daily routine to sit comfortably on a secure chair or shower bench. Use warm, never hot water with a gentle soap and a soft washcloth. Pay meticulous attention to the spaces between each toe. Imagine you're cleaning valuable jewelry, getting into every crevice with care. The areas between your toes are particularly vulnerable to fungal growth, yet are missed by 91% of seniors during regular washing. The most critical step comes after washing. Thorough drying. Pat each toe space individually with a clean absorbent towel. Trapped moisture between toes is like leaving wet leaves in a corner of your garden. Dr. Chen explained. It creates the perfect environment for unwanted growth. Once completely dry, apply a thin layer of moisturizer to the tops and bottoms of your feet, but never between the toes. Within just 2 weeks of implementing proper foot care, Margaret noticed remarkable improvement. My balance is better, walking is more comfortable, and that persistent foot odor I'd been embarrassed about completely disappeared, she shared. I can't believe something so simple made such a dramatic difference. Watch vigilantly for any new discoloration, persistent pain, or slow healing cuts. These are your body's warning signals that shouldn't be ignored. For those with diabetes or circulation issues, daily foot checks could literally save your limb. Now let's move to another surprisingly neglected area that impacts both your physical health and social confidence: your armpits. 3. Armpits, your body's lymphatic gateway. Let's address your armpits, an area most of us think about only in terms of odor control. Just use deodorant and you're good to go. Right? Wrong. According to Hygiene assessment data, nearly 76% of seniors significantly undertake armpit care, focusing solely on masking odors rather than proper cleansing. This oversight might be affecting more than just how you smell at bingo night. Why are properly cleaned armpits so crucial for senior health? Your armpits are essentially the command centers for your upper body's lymphatic system. Think of them as critical drainage junctions, where dozens of lymphatic vessels converge to filter toxins, fight infections, and maintain your immune defenses. When neglected, it's like allowing a clog in your home's main drainage pipe. Eventually everything backs up. The high concentration of sweat glands in this area, combined with limited air circulation, creates what Dr. Chen calls the perfect storm for bacterial proliferation. Howard, my 74-year-old walking buddy, discovered this truth unexpectedly. I've always used deodorant, sometimes twice a day, he confided during our morning walk. But I was still getting these mysterious rashes and feeling sluggish. My doctor finally pointed out that I wasn't actually cleaning my armpits properly, just masking odors with products that were further irritating my skin. Here's the proper technique for armpit care. During your shower or bath, dedicate specific attention to this area, using a soft washcloth with mild, unscented soap. Lift your arm fully, or as high as comfortably possible, and clean with gentle circular motions, up, down and all around. Imagine washing a delicate fabric. Thorough but gentle is the goal. If mobility limitations make raising your arms difficult, try using a long-handled soft brush, or washcloth held with your opposite hand. Rinse thoroughly, ensuring no soap residue remains, as this common mistake can cause irritation and actually increase odor over time. After bathing, don't rub your armpits completely dry. Moisture is bacteria's best friend, Dr. Chen explained. Leaving your armpits damp is like setting out welcome mats for unwanted guests. Allow 5–10 minutes of air drying before applying any deodorant or antiperspirant to maximize effectiveness and minimize skin irritation. Within just 1 week of implementing proper armpit hygiene, Howard noticed significant improvements. The irritation disappeared completely, and surprisingly, I need less deodorant now, he reported. But what really shocked me was how much more energetic I feel. It's like my body is functioning better overall. Sandra, my 70-year-old neighbor, experienced even more dramatic results. After about a month of proper armpit care, those tender swollen spots I occasionally got under my arms completely disappeared, she shared. My doctor says I've been supporting my lymphatic system properly for the first time in decades. Now let's explore another frequently overlooked area, that's literally right under your nose, your nasal passages. 4. Nasal passages, your respiratory system's first line of defense. Let's examine your nose, not just the visible part, but the intricate nasal passages hiding behind it. What you're about to learn might completely transform how you breathe for the rest of your life. According to respiratory health statistics, approximately 85% of seniors adequately wash their face daily, but completely neglect proper nasal hygiene. This oversight could be the hidden cause behind those recurring respiratory issues you've blamed on just getting older. Why is nasal hygiene so critical as we age? Your nasal passages are like sophisticated security checkpoints, filtering approximately 12,000 liters of air daily, capturing dust, allergens, pollutants, and pathogens before they can reach your lungs. As we age, our nasal membranes naturally become drier and less efficient, making proper maintenance even more crucial. Most respiratory infections don't start in your lungs, Dr. Chen explained. They gain their foothold in neglected nasal passages first. George, my 76-year-old father-in-law, was the perfect example of how transformative proper nasal care can be. A former high school principal, he'd suffered from chronic sinus issues and winter colds for decades. I just accepted that getting sick 4 to 5 times yearly was my normal, he told me during our weekly chess game. Everybody breathes, right? I never thought I needed to maintain my nose. Here's the proper approach to nasal hygiene. Each morning, begin by gently blowing your nose, one nostril at a time, while keeping the other closed. This prevents excess pressure that could force bacteria deeper into sinus cavities. Next, cup warm, not hot water in your hands, and gently splash it around your nostrils, inhaling slightly to allow water to moisturize the nasal entrances. For more thorough cleansing, many seniors benefit from using a simple saline spray once or twice daily. Think of it as giving your nasal passages a gentle shower. Dr. Chen advised, plain saline mimics your body's natural fluids and helps wash away trapped particles, without disrupting beneficial bacteria. Always follow package directions, and never share nasal hygiene products. During evening showers, take advantage of the steam by breathing deeply, but gently through your nose. This natural humidification helps loosen accumulated debris and soothes dried membrane. After any nasal cleansing, gently pat the outside dry. Never insert anything into nasal passages for drying or cleaning. Within just 3 weeks of implementing proper nasal hygiene, George experienced remarkable improvement. I haven't needed those allergy medications I've taken for years, he reported with obvious amazement. My sleep improved dramatically, because I'm breathing clearly through the night, and this winter was the first in 2 decades where I didn't catch a single cold, even when my grandchildren were sick around me. Finally, let's discuss a tiny but surprisingly important area that nearly everyone overlooks, your belly button. 5. The belly button, your body's most overlooked bacterial harbor. Let's turn our attention to your belly button, that small, seemingly insignificant dimple that most of us haven't thought about since childhood. Would you be shocked to learn that hygiene surveys indicate nearly 95% of seniors completely overlook this area during daily bathing? This tiny oversight could be hosting a surprising number of health issues you've never connected to their source. Why is your belly button so important? This small indentation is actually the deepest fold on your entire body, and potentially one of the most microbiologically diverse. Your belly button is like a protected tide pool, Dr. Chen explained during our conversation. It's warm, often moist, and perfectly designed to trap skin cells, lint and bacteria, creating an ideal environment for microbial growth. A typical neglected belly button can harbor hundreds of bacterial species, some of which can cause low-grade infections and mysterious skin irritations that many seniors dismiss as just aging. Robert, my 79-year-old golfing partner, discovered this truth the hard way. I've always been meticulous about hygiene, he told me during our weekly game. But last year I developed this persistent, strange odor I couldn't identify. After several embarrassing weeks and a doctor's visit, the source was pinpointed: My belly button had developed a mild infection I hadn't even noticed. I was mortified. How could I miss cleaning such an obvious part? Proper belly button hygiene is remarkably simple. During your shower or bath, use a soft washcloth with mild soap and warm water. Gently clean inside the navel using your index finger wrapped in the cloth. Use a gentle swirling motion. Imagine cleaning a small, delicate teacup. For those with deeper innie belly buttons, slightly tilt forward while cleaning to allow water to drain naturally rather than pooling. The most crucial step: thoroughly dry the area afterward, either with a clean towel corner or a cotton swab for deeper navel. For seniors with mobility issues, a hand mirror can help inspect this easily forgotten area. Any redness, unusual discharge, or persistent odor should prompt a conversation with your doctor, Dr. Chen advised. These symptoms aren't normal and typically respond quickly to proper treatment. Within just days of implementing proper belly button care, Robert noticed significant improvements. The mysterious odor disappeared completely, he shared, but I also realized the mild discomfort I'd been feeling in my abdominal area, which I'd attributed to age, was gone too. I've never felt foolish being wrong about something so simple that made such a difference. Patricia, my 72-year-old sister, had an even more surprising experience. After about 2 weeks of proper belly button cleaning, the persistent itchy rash around my midsection that I'd been treating with creams for months completely cleared up, she reported. My dermatologist explained that bacteria from my neglected navel had been spreading to the surrounding skin every time I moved. Now that we've covered all 5 often neglected body areas, your tongue, feet, armpits, nose and belly button, you understand how these seemingly minor hygiene practices can dramatically impact your overall health and quality of life. Conclusion: small changes, remarkable results. Isn't it fascinating how these 5 often overlooked areas of your body can have such profound impacts on your overall health and quality of life? From your tongue signaling systemic health issues, to your belly button harboring hidden bacteria, these small, neglected spaces deserve those few extra minutes in your daily routine. As Dr. Chen emphasized during our eye-opening conversation, it's not about complicated medical interventions or expensive products. It's about paying attention to the right places. These simple habits can potentially add years of comfortable, healthy living to your life. What struck me most was how quickly these changes produced noticeable results. Robert's mysterious odor disappeared within days of proper belly button care. George went an entire winter without respiratory infections after implementing nasal hygiene. Margaret's balance improved dramatically once she gave her feet the attention they deserved. These aren't miraculous cures. They're simply the result of working with your body's natural design instead of against it. I'd love to know which of these 5 areas surprised you the most. Was it the tongue's connection to heart health, the lymphatic importance of proper armpit care, or perhaps the belly button's hidden ecosystem? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I personally read every single one. If you found this information valuable, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. We're dedicated to bringing you practical, life-changing health wisdom, specifically designed for vibrant seniors. Hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next video on the surprising foods that can naturally reduce inflammation for those over 60. Remember, share this video with someone you care about. These simple habits could make a tremendous difference in their daily comfort and long-term health. Sometimes the smallest changes lead to the most remarkable improvements in how we feel and how we live. I'll see you in our next video about surprising health tips for seniors. Conclusion: small changes, remarkable results. Isn't it fascinating how these 5 often overlooked areas of your body can have such profound impacts on your overall health and quality of life? From your tongue signaling systemic health issues, to your belly button harboring hidden bacteria, these small, neglected spaces deserve those few extra minutes in your daily routine. As Dr. Chen emphasized during our eye-opening conversation, it's not about complicated medical interventions or expensive products. It's about paying attention to the right places. These simple habits can potentially add years of comfortable, healthy living to your life. What struck me most was how quickly these changes produced noticeable results. Robert's mysterious odor disappeared within days of proper belly button care. George went an entire winter without respiratory infections after implementing nasal hygiene. Margaret's balance improved dramatically once she gave her feet the attention they deserved. These aren't miraculous cures. They're simply the result of working with your body's natural design instead of against it. I'd love to know which of these 5 areas surprised you the most. Was it the tongue's connection to heart health, the lymphatic importance of proper armpit care, or perhaps the belly button's hidden ecosystem? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I personally read every single one. If you found this information valuable, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. We're dedicated to bringing you practical, life-changing health wisdom, specifically designed for vibrant seniors. Hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next video on the surprising foods that can naturally reduce inflammation for those over 60. Sometimes the smallest changes lead to the most remarkable improvements in how we feel and how we live. I'll see you in our next video about surprising health tips for seniors.